Hello everyone, this is Naina from Angelic Echoes. Welcome back to my channel. And today we're doing a pick a pile. I'm doing a pick a pile connecting with 3 decks to touch on the Divine Feminine Healing, which is messages for you, Divine Feminine. And this is Twin Flame Angel numbers, so messages from the angels. And then any messages from your Divine Masculine of what they want to say. So this is the Lost Love Diaries Oracle. And all 3 decks are by Mystic Moon, but we're doing a pick a pile so that you can choose a deck and find messages that's appropriate to you, more specific to you. So we're starting to shuffle. Thank you, angels, for guiding us. We are doing a pick a pile with these 3 decks. So can we get a message for pile 1? Thank you, angels. Wow, that flew out. Pile 2, thank you, angels. Message for pile 2. And messages for pile 3. That was quick and fast. Thank you, angels. Messages for pile 1. Thank you, angels. Okay. Messages for pile 2. And messages for pile 3. Or a message for pile 3. Okay, 3 messages there from the angels for pile 3. And messages for pile 1 from the Divine Masculine for pile 1. Messages from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine for pile 1. That one there. Messages for pile 2. And messages for pile 3. Perfect. Okay, so we've got 3 piles here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and I'm going to put crystals to help you choose a pile. So this is going to be the black tourmaline crystal, which is generally to help you to protect your energy from any negative, toxic, low vibration energy. So it's quite a nice crystal to use for you if you ever want to protect your energy. It's called the black tourmaline crystal. This is the amethyst crystal, which helps you to connect with your intuition and psychic abilities and higher dimensions, the amethyst. And this one here is the clear quartz crystal, which brings clarity in. So that's clear quartz. So we've got pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So pile 1 is the black tourmaline, pile 2 is the amethyst crystal, and pile 3 is the clear quartz crystal. So pick your pile, 1, 2, or 3. Okay. So let's start with pile 1. If you've chosen pile 1, let's see what you need to know. So thank you, angels. Messages for pile 1. So this is what the angels are guiding you to focus on, pile 1. If you've chosen pile 1, the message is I will try my best to handle my own issues rather than draining the energies of others around me. So this is about focusing on yourself. And not looking at others to solve your problems. So this is about going within and actually reflecting on your own issues that you need to heal or own wounds that you need to heal. So not passing the blame or not projecting your wounds and fears onto others, okay? So this is about not draining others' energy. But what I'm feeling with this also is there's a double message here. So it could either be that you need to obviously do a lot more reflection and look at your wounds and be responsible for your own healing, or that others are actually draining you and you need to set boundaries by not allowing others to be a vampire to your energy as well, where they're sucking the energy out of you and, you're feeling depleted, okay? So this is about setting boundaries and not taking on the burdens of others as well. There's a third message coming through. Not taking on the burdens of others as well. So where they are sucking the energy out of you and you are feeling responsible to solve other people's problems. So there's multiple messages. Take what resonates with you. What I'm feeling very strongly is the last one that I'm saying, which is you are not taking on other people's burdens and problems because they're responsible for their own healing, and setting boundaries to actually protect your energy. And this is interesting because the Black Tourmaline really resonates with this in the sense that this is about protecting your energy. So you can use a crystal like this, the Black Tourmaline crystal, to help protect you so that you are not depleted and there's no toxic energies or energy vampires around you. And yeah, so you got here congratulations from the angels, and we've got 4141. So you could see 4141 as a sign of the fact that the angels are congratulating you. And this is about you've taken the proper steps on your healing journey, which assures success. So what this could also mean is that you are doing what's necessary to protect your energy, to prevent others from draining you by setting boundaries, and actually not taking on others' burdens anymore because you're doing the necessary healing. And obviously the green is about healing as well. So if you see 4141, that's a very good sign of the angels applauding you for doing the necessary healing and focusing on yourself and setting the necessary boundaries to make sure that others are not draining your energy and sucking your energy, and you are not responsible for other people's healing. So not being responsible for others' healing doesn't mean you're not of service, okay? Being of service means you're there when people need you, but you do not take on the burdens of others where your energy is drained and depleted. So you are being applauded for that you've taken the necessary steps on the journey to heal, which is going to ensure success in the future. So look out for 4141 as a sign of synchronicity. And what your twin wants to say to you is, you're in my every thought. So obviously your twin is constantly thinking about you. You in their every thought, and everything that they're planning and doing, has you in mind. That's what I feel with this. So they cannot get you off their mind. They are consumed by you, and it's only a matter of time before you come together because you are constantly on their mind. So that's pile 1. So I hope this helps. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. So let's go to pile 2 and see what the messages are. So for pile 2, we have the amethyst crystal, which is about connecting to intuition, to your psychic abilities, even to your guides and angels as well. It helps you to connect to higher dimensions. So I want to start with the message for you, Divine Feminine, if you're Divine Feminine watching. And we've got here, I accept that everything happens for a reason, even if I do not like or understand the outcome. So if you're feeling down about anything and you're questioning, why has this happened to me? Why is this happening to me? The angels are reminding you that acceptance brings peace, and that everything happens for a reason. Even if you don't like what's happening, or even understand why it's happening, because in time you will understand. You may not understand it right now, but in time you will understand. So you can go within to understand why. You can, meditate and dig deep within yourself to try and understand why is something happening the way it's happening, or this may be related to your twin. Why haven't they contacted you? Why are you going through such a difficult time with your twin? Why are you going through the pain? Why are you going through the tests, trials, tribulations, and challenges to make you stronger? Why did you choose this journey? These are the questions we typically ask as a Divine Feminine when we're struggling. But when you overcome them, you're actually so proud of yourself that you've become so much stronger and you've healed, that you can actually overcome anything. And when you cross that bridge, you will pat yourself on the back for how strong and how powerful you are and how far you've come. So if you're in this energy of wondering why something is happening, or something's happening that's not going to how you expected or planned or anticipated, and you're down about it, the angels are saying you may not understand it right now, but it's happening for a reason, because everything does. And in time you will understand. When you look back, you'll be able to connect the dots and understand why. And the sign of the amethyst crystal here is about connecting with your intuition and digging deep within, and even connecting with your guides and angels to understand why. So this is why you've also chosen this pile, because this crystal could even help you to connect with the more deeper answers that you're seeking, because you do have the answers within you. And here you got the angels guiding you to information. So they're saying to you, with whatever you're questioning right now, okay, where you may not like the outcome, or you're trying to understand why certain things have happened, you're being asked to pay attention to signs and information that comes to you in books, songs, and names, because that answers might be there. So here's a guidance about where you might find the answers to what you're seeking, which is about paying attention to signs and synchronicities that you could get from books, songs, and names, and even anything else. Like sometimes we get signs from billboard signs, or somebody's like it's like a label on somebody's back of the car sometimes, or it could be in the most strangest of ways. I mean, recently I've been getting signs through what people are telling me. It's been like repetitive guidance where 2-3 people would give me the same information, and I would be like, wow, this is definitely an angel's work at play here. So, or the divine's intervention and play here, guiding you, so pay attention to the signs, then you'll be able to connect the dots. And you could also see 1515 as a sign to help you to pay attention to a particular sign, or to guide you to something that's that gives you an answer that you're seeking. And this is really beautiful, because your divine masculine is saying to you, I'm only one step behind you, which means they're not far off from their energy and your energy being on the same vibrational level to be able to reunite. They're not far behind you, which means reunion should be very close. That's what I feel with this card. Because being one step behind means their energy and your energy is almost on par. And when it's on par, it means the universe will find a way, or they will come forward and realign with you in the physical world, because your energy vibration is pretty much the same. So they're only one step behind you, which means your twin has been doing the work. They've been doing the work, and so have you. And so you should not be despondent. You should not be despondent if this is about your twin, because they're only one step behind you, and your reunion or reconciliation is very close. So pay attention to the signs, because this could even be about telling you about your miracle breakthrough, or a sign of reunion coming in. That's what I'm feeling here. So, and then you can also connect with the amethyst crystal to help you to feel better as well, and to connect more with your intuition. So I hope this helps. Thank you for watching pile 2. So let's go to pile 3. So pile 3, this is the clear quartz crystal, and this is about gaining clarity. And I find this crystal very powerful, because when I hold this crystal, I just feel like all confusion is gone. So this is also another powerful crystal to get. It's clear quartz crystal. And I mean, all these crystals, if you're interested in crystals, you need to cleanse them. Some of them do not require cleansing, so you need to understand how to look after the crystal. But some of them do, where they need to be soaked in salt water for maybe an hour or so. Or sometimes you put it on a full moon night to kind of re-energize the crystal. But you got to cleanse the crystal to remove any toxic energies that may be absorbed, especially because it's helping you. So we've got here for you, Divine Feminine, if you've chosen pile 3, we've got here, rather than waiting. So this is a waiting sign. So you're clearly waiting for communication, or your twin to contact you, or for something to shift in your physical world. This could even be related to anything else, not necessarily your divine masculine. It could be even, it could be anything. It could be, you could be waiting for something, some outcome in your career, your work, some sort of, arrangement with some social circles, an event, a financial thing, a health thing. It could be anything, spiritual endeavors, friendships, anything. But I feel that this is about your divine masculine. And the message says, rather than waiting on another to change, I make the changes within myself so that I may have these reflected back to me. So this is about not waiting for your divine masculine to change, and you changing and taking charge of your life. And when you do that, you will see that happening in your reality. That's what the angels are saying here. So you need to make the changes within yourself, because what you change, your outer world is a reflection on your inner state. So when you make changes within yourself, instead of waiting for your divine masculine to make changes, when you focus on changing yourself and taking control of your life and being in your power by doing you and not waiting for another person, you will see things shifting around you in your outer reality. And all of that will be reflected back to you, because when you give back to yourself, as always, and you're not depending on another to change, because you are making the necessary changes within yourself, everything else will align on the outside of you. That's what the angels want you to know. And we've got several messages from the angels here for you, pile 3. So this is about 000, which is usually about the creator. Okay, this is like the creator's with you. This is also about new beginnings, fresh starts as well. And the angels are saying here, examine situations with your third eye. Do not rely on human eyes to be your true guide. So in other words, you need to look past the illusion. So if you're seeing anything in your physical reality that may not be pleasant to you, or may not be an accurate reflection or the truth of what's truly going on, you've been guided to use your third eye to see beyond your physical eyes, to discern the truth, because it means that what you're seeing is not necessarily the whole truth, or the truth for that matter. So you're being asked to connect with your spiritual gifts and connect with your third eye in order to discern the truth. And this could also help you to gain clarity, but so can the amethyst. Even though this was for pile 2, the amethyst can also help you to discern the truth of a situation. And we've got your mastery of self-love has been obtained in preparation for union. So you've been guided to basically focus on yourself here. This is about self-love, okay? And when you focus on yourself and give that love back to yourself and know your worth, then you will be ready for union. That's what the angels are actually saying here. And it could even be that some of you are actually doing this, but I feel that a lot of you that have selected the pile is probably in this waiting energy, and you're being asked to focus again on yourself and love yourself enough to know you do not need another person to fill your cup. You are whole and complete by yourself. And when you are, that means when you feel that way, you find that inner union, which would manifest the outer union with your divine masculine in the physical sense. Remember, the inner union as well within yourself is also an inner union with your twin energetically anyway. So that's what you need to focus on. And we've got a 999 here, which is also about, it can mean completion. It can also mean spiritual changes happening as well, spiritual growth as well, or spiritual evolution and evolvement and spiritual ascension as well. So this is about focusing on yourself to become more spiritually aware and to complete a cycle so that union can come in. And we've got here, begin to take your talents to the next level. Your dream job can become a main source of income. Wow. So if you're also inquiring about your career or finances or something related to that could be on your mind, and you could be waiting for an answer around that as well. Obviously, you've been guided to still go within, because when you do balance your energies, it will change your outer reality and things will naturally fall in your favor, because the universe always reflects back to you what you are, the universe always reflects back to you the energy that you are aligning with internally within yourself, and the vibration of your energy and frequency. So you are being guided to take your talents to the next level, because whatever talents you have, it can become a main source of income, which means you need to tap into your gifts if you haven't already. And if you have, then you've been guided to trust that can become a main source of income. And you can take it to the next level because you have the ability to make this a dream job, which means that don't sell yourself short. You are capable of much more. Continue to strive, continue on the path, because things are going to turn around in your favor. And your divine masculine is saying to you, I hate myself for losing you. So they're in a lot of self-blame energy about losing you. They regret losing you. They are obviously learning to love themselves as well. So I also feel the self-love is mirroring back to say that you both are learning to love love yourselves rather in preparation for union. So the more you love yourself, your twin will stop hating themselves actually. They will also start loving themselves and forgiving themselves. So you need to focus on self-love and, not worry about when your twin is changing and when they're coming back. You change, you do the necessary work. And if you're waiting for something to happen in terms of your career, your skills, or anything that you're waiting for around talent, skills, career, you are being reminded that your gifts, your God-given gifts can become a mainstream income. And if you are already working on something, you can take that to the next level, because this is confirmation that it will be a success. So your twin is working on forgiving themselves, and they really, really regret losing you. But the more you love yourself, this is going to help your twin to shift out of this energy. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that was helpful, pile 3. And have a lovely day or evening wherever you are. Please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Namaste. Bye.